As we were just discussing, Bill Clinton is back in the Razorback state, his home state, and there's so much good material that he produced while he was down there that there's literally not enough room in this show to go over all of it. But there's time to go over some of it, and it really was quite fantastic. So we're going to talk for a few minutes now about Clinton's speech today in Fayetteville, Arkansas, in this edition of Political Science Theater.
Now here's what I want to tell you. People that paid for those ads, they will not give a rip about you the day after the election.
Yes.
Look at the
they are trying to create
simultaneous
an
nodding
environment in this state
of Pryor and Ross.
Resentment. Vote for what you're against.
Fantastic.
They see the surveys,
like
the president administration are not popular.
He uses
so
them
they
as
say,
an
you got
artistic
one more
expression
chance to cast a
mode.
protest, baby, put it in there. It's a pretty good scam.
Scam. He's doing this thing he did yesterday where he talks about how Republicans are scamming the voters of Arkansas by saying protest against President Obama.
The president's just got 2 more years to serve. Right. And his opponent wants you to give him a 4-year job to cast a 2-year protest and a job that doesn't have much to do with what goes on in Washington, D.C. And both of these...
The thing about Clinton is everybody thinks he's a great improviser, and he is a great improviser, but he also hones these speeches. He spends so much time working them and reworking them and taking a line when it works and figuring out what's better about it and then making it better the next day and better the next day and better the next day. He's like a great editor in addition to being a great spontaneous orator.
Blog sites the other day.
I love these kids in the back who have literally never seen anything like this.
No.
And it was highlighted, Bubba goes back to the briar patch.
Ooh. Ross gets the photo.
Clinton's Arkansas obsession. Well, I am obsessed.
I like it when he reads the internet, too.
He didn't read the internet. Somebody printed it for him. Yesterday, he said the story was on Real Clear Politics. Today, it was on the Daily Beast.
It's all the same to him.
Coming here to Fayetteville more than 4 decades ago, I never would have become governor. I never would have become president.
So much Arkansas nostalgia on this trip.
God.
Heartfelt and also incredibly effective.
A couple of my old friends, just 3 people, just to hear their voices up here. I am obsessed. But I did not come back to the briar patch. I came back to the future.
And that's just working the reverse anti-rural prejudice thing there. It's kind of like, don't call us bumpkins, you
city slickers.
You city slickers who are running the scam against us.
And the ones that show them behind, they're all right. Doesn't make sense? Oh, yes, it does.
Oh, yes.
Anybody can do a poll now. We could poll everybody in this crowd.
This one.
Because God knows Bill Clinton never loved polls when he was in office.
The question is, does this crowd reflect who's going to vote on election day? The polls that show us in trouble uniformly believe that younger voters who vote for president will not show up in a midterm.
He's been obsessed with younger voters like the last couple of cycles, and have Democrats can get them to turn out.
Paralysis because an unrepresentative group of Americans
most of these events he's done while he's been down there in college campuses.
In this election than people like me. I have more yesterdays than tomorrows. You've got more
yesterdays than tomorrows. 2 key Bill Clinton words.
Classic line.
It's awesome. All right, so a couple of days down there campaigning, we started talking about whether this is going to have a big impact on the race. What do you think?
I think it's going to have it could have a significant impact, and by significant I don't mean big, but in a race that close, a couple of points, which is what the people who have him down there hope that he could deliver, could be a big thing for Pryor, and that's why he's going to come back again before Election Day.